Good morning, children. Welcome to the session. As usual, we are discussing first language English subject for 10th standard. And today, in this session, we are going to discuss the poem, 7th poem, The Stolen Boat, written by William Wordsworth. So, before going to discuss regarding this poem, let us study and know regarding this poet, that is William Wordsworth. Note about the poet, that is the author. So, children, open your textbook and follow the note on the author which is given in your textbook. So, note on the poet here. So, William Wordsworth was born on 1770 and his lifespan is up to 1850. So, William Wordsworth is considered one of the greatest poets in English literature. You may have heard the name of William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth, William Shakespeare, William Blake, John Keats, and these are the very important poets in the history of English literature, children. So Wordsworth and his friend S.T. Coleridge, by their joint publication of the lyrical ballads, became the harbingers of the romantic movement in English literature. So one of the milestones in the history of English literature, that is the work that William Wordsworth and his friend S.T. Coleridge together published lyrical ballads, and which will be considered as the romantic movement in English literature. So the episode of the Stolen Boat is based on the experience of Wordsworth's early boyhood days. The present poem, The Stolen Boat, is regarding the experience of the poet, which was experienced by him in the childhood days, that is given here in this poem, children. So this is an extract from book first of Wordsworth's great philosophical poem, that is the Prelude. So this poem was the extract. So this is an extract. This is an extract. The poem is an extract from book first of Wordsworth great philosophical poem, great philosophical poem, that is the Prelude. The Prelude, and this Prelude is also one of the milestone in the history of the lifestyle and the life period of William Wordsworth. We are going to discuss. We are going to learn regarding this Prelude when you got option English in your degree class. Okay, children. So this you have to keep in mind. This is an extract that the poem, The Stolen Boat, is an extract from the book Prelude, which was a great philosophical poem by William Wordsworth. Okay, children. So coming to the pre-reading activity. So we have to discuss the pre-reading activity as we are discussing in every lesson. That is pre-warm-up activity or pre-reading activity, which will give the basic information and the concept, the theme of the lesson. So listen, I hope you have textbook with you, and you have to write the important points of the poet and also of the warm-up activity. That is, if you are going to look at the picture which is given in the textbook, you might have seen that type of nature here. The description of nature will be given. That is river or some ocean is like that. A boat, a boy is going sitting in the boat, and tree, huge mountain, like that the scenery will be appear in this diagram. So regarding that, we are going to discuss later. So pre-reading activity, what it is given: imagine a child has been caught stealing a pen. What will you do if you were the child, you were the HM? So it is casual that we are going to notice in the school or in the classroom. That is, some of the children, some of the students are going to steal the pen of others. So what did you feel if you got caught? So when we got caught, no doubt we will be afraid. We are going to be afraid of getting beat from the others and also of the HM and the class teacher. Some afraidness, feeling nervousness, we are going to expect and experience. Here also the same thing that is going to happen once in the life of the poet. So let us know the summary of this poem before going to read the lines, the stanzas of this poem, children. So as I said, this poem is an extract from William Wordsworth's long autobiographical poem, that is the Prelude. The growth of a poet's mind hints at the autobiographical nature of the poem. So, what is the summary there? The stolen boat. So, who has stolen the boat? So, in the poem, the poet narrates a memorable incident of his childhood. The poet says that one summer evening, led by promptings of nature, he found a little boat tied to a willow tree in a rocky cave, where it was usually tied. He immediately untied the chain and got in and rode away, filled with guilty pleasure and anxiety. The mountain echoed the sound made by the boat, and it left small circles of water gleaming under the light of a moon, till all of them were mixed up and became single track of glittering lights. But like a person who rose with a sense of pride in his skill to reach straight to a selected spot without any deviation, the poet fixed up his gaze on the peak of an uneven mountain which formed the farthest boundary on the distant horizon. Above the poet there were nothing but the great sky and stars. The poet's lovely boat had fairy-like appearance. The poet dipped the oars vigorously into the lake as he rose up after the stroke to move it forward. His boat moored from behind that uneven range of the high hill which till now he felt was a boundary, now loomed up suddenly as a huge and black peak having a life of its own. With the oars trembling in his hand, he changed his course and moved on silently over the calm surface of the lake to be back to the shelter of the willow tree. So after tethering the boat, the poet returned home in thoughtful mood. Even after many days, his mind was still haunted by a vague and strange feeling that there is mysterious form of life in nature beyond the knowledge of man. His mind was clouded by a deep darkness, and all previous knowledge was wiped out. He was without any impression. He was without any impression of all previously known objects and pleasing sights like that of trees, sea, sky, or colors of green fields, only huge farm and ships whose mode of life is absolutely different from that of a man, haunted his mind during the day and also troubled him at night in his dreams. So thus, in this poem, the poet narrates an experience of his boyhood which left upon him a profound awareness of the wisdom and spirit of the universe. So children, it's an act, it's an incident where the poet once got a boat which was tied to a nearby willow tree, and seeing that no one is there, he entered that boat and went on the lake. And for after some time, he found that the non-living things gets living, and he is scared and feared, and he returned to the original place and tied there the boat and went to the home. Even after that action and act, that mysterious act is going to be causing him in his dreams at night. So this is about the summary of this poem. That is the stolen boat, children. I hope you understood the explanation. In the next period, we are going to discuss line by line explanation of this poem, children. So take care, read the poem. We will continue the poem in the next period, children. Thank you.